Blessings, beloveds. It's me, Lori Ann Spagna, here with you today to chat briefly about the topic area of energy and the energy that you need to really have and be and do and feel and think, whatever it is that you're here to have and be and do and think and achieve, to be the person you came here to be, so that you can have the experiences that you're choosing to experience. So we're going to do a little bit of healing today on the topic area of the energy that's right for you. And there'll be some healing in here. But what I want to say about this is that all of us came here to this reality with a divine purpose and for a divine reason for being here. You may think you don't have a reason for being here. You may not know what your divine purpose is, or you may think you're searching for it. But in reality, what it is for you to choose the kinds of experiences that you want to have and experience, and to be the kind of person that you want to be with consciousness, to awaken whatever it is the divine is ready to awaken from within you. And the way you're going to do that is with energy. All energy and all consciousness is available to you at any time. But in our old paradigm, in the old way we've been doing things, we've been functioning as if we're in so much separation, right? That old paradigm is about being in separation from the divine, and that we didn't know these things were available to us or how to use it. And it's taken this long now for that concept of energy and consciousness to start to get into the greater mainstream consciousness. That consciousness is expanding and accelerating at such an accelerated pace that we're becoming more and more aware that energy is real and consciousness is real, and we really can have, be, and do whatever it is we came here for, but we have to become it. We have to choose it, and we have to also reveal it, because in a certain time, space, reality, we already are it. So we're awakening it, we're revealing it, we're expressing it through our choice of expression and the energy of who we are. See, so this is really, in a sense, this is really what I'm here for, is to assist people with that. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing for more than 20 years. And I love helping people to reveal from within themselves the truth of who they are, because really, in truth, we are all divine source consciousness. We are all aspects of that source, revealing to ourselves who we really are, and awakening from within ourselves the energy and consciousness that's been within us all along. So that's what we're here for today, because most people don't really understand this concept yet of energy. They are still sort of waking up to this idea that energy is everything and that we're energy. They don't necessarily know energy, frequency, vibration. That's what you're shifting in yourself. And it's not just through the brain. It's not just by learning about something from somebody on a pulpit or a panel or a stage or a YouTube video. If you think that you're going to change your energy, it's just by learning things, especially if it's someone who claims to be a star seed and is just giving sensational information about how we're the chosen ones or whatever. That's not the shifting. The shifting is energetic vibration. And that, to me, is what healing is. Healing, I'm a healer. It's part of what I do as a healer, and part of what I do as a spiritual teacher is unifying those things to help you to shift your vibration. In shifting your vibration, your healing process is what changes the frequency that you're emitting, the energy that you're being, and therefore what you're revealing to yourself and reflecting back at yourself. So your energy shifts, and then the experience changes, you see? So let's say you're a person who really wants to be, I don't know, rich and famous. Let's just say that you're a person who wants to be rich and famous, but right now you're coming from a place of perceiving yourself as lack. You don't have enough. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough knowledge. You don't know how. Maybe you don't think you're pretty enough or handsome enough or intelligent enough or whatever these lack programs are. The healing is what moves that old energy out including not only the beliefs in the belief system, but the whole energetic vibration, because you were choosing that unconsciously. And by removing those things, you're revealing more of the truth of what your divine calling is. In this case, we're saying it's rich and famous, just as an example. And that's been within you all along. That's your calling. So as you remove all these layers of believing that you're not good enough or not pretty enough, and feeling the energy of being not knowing how, or not feeling like you're connected, or not feeling that it's possible for you, or all those things, those are what get cleansed away in the healing process. That energy shifts, and you energetically vibrate in harmony with more of who you're meant to become, which in this example we're using is rich and famous. But the point is that you didn't learn that on a stage, from someone speaking to you on a stage, or even from a YouTube. You didn't learn that from listening to someone tell you, oh, you could be rich and famous if you want. No, you changed the energetic frequency through a healing process, through energy, through shifting energy and vibration. And because you engaged in a healing process and cleansed and released those things that were not the truth of who you are, that was not the calling from within, that was not the true mission and purpose to reveal to you who you really are, by cleansing those other things, by releasing them from the hold in your field, which is your energetic container, right? The energy of your morphogenetic field. That's the healing process. And you reveal more of who you are. And you're like, I don't even care about that anymore. I'm so awesome. I'm just going to go out and do what I'm meant to do. And then byproduct, you become rich and famous, right? See, so this is kind of how this energy works. And what I'm attempting to say here is we're going to do a healing on energy and understanding vibrational shifting. But the most important piece to get out of this is not something that one learns through the brain. It doesn't matter how many lectures you listen to, even expos that you go to, or conferences, if you're not energetically making the shifts on the multi-level being that you are, and that includes your mental body, your emotional body, your electromagnetic field, which is within you, yes, your physical body, all these levels and layers, and there's way beyond that, right? We have to go all the way to a causal plane of consciousness, causal plane, which is really where the cause and effect, in a sense, the cause and effect resides, the origination of the energy that's in your field, that in a sense is keeping you from everything you want to have and be and do and achieve and experience. And the way that you're going to move that through is consciousness and energy. So these are the things I work with. These are the things I've been doing to help people like you, really passionate, courageous, successful people who really want to shift consciousness, shift their reality, shift their life experience, and really deepen their connection with the divine within, really broaden and deepen, because it's not just about surface level stuff. It's not just about learning through the left brain. And it is wonderful that people are becoming kinder. And it is wonderful that people are becoming more aware. But the real changes happen through an energetic process that I call healing, the healing process, to energetically shift and change the field of energy that you are, that your consciousness is sort of residing within, in a sense, and that is residing within your consciousness. It's both, paradoxically true. So I hope this makes sense, because ultimately I think, it's quite challenging for people if they're learning all kinds of new things by listening to speakers or teachers or watching or even doing meditations. And then if they feel like it's not working for them, they can go to kind of a discouraged place. And a lot of times it's because those meditations aren't necessarily healing meditations, or aren't necessarily really truly shifting the energy through their whole morphogenetic field. And even in some cases, they're going to events where they feel love and light for the time that they're at the event, but then they go home and they still can't get along with their parents or their siblings or their spouses or their friends or whatever it is. And if that's going on, that means there's an energetic shift that needs to take place that is much deeper than the surface level healing or surface level experience of taking something in through the brain, studying it and applying it, or just a light meditation, which is what most people are still engaged in, or even attempting to visualize something so they can manifest it. There's no need for that, really, because what you really want, whether it's rich and famous, a new car, a new house, a new boyfriend, a new girlfriend, and whatever it is, career success, money success, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, it's within you. It's about you shifting the energy and the vibration of your field and letting your old field that didn't have that, so to speak, be cleansed, be purified, be released and transmuted through the healing process, through the energetic shifting process. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's helpful. I think it's important because a lot of people are still thinking that this shift is something they do mostly through the brain, through learning, or maybe it's they learn and maybe they do a little bit of, I don't know, maybe they do a little bit of crystal sound bath, and that helps, but it's not enough to really purify all these levels and layers of consciousness, or even at the originating factor where it starts, right? And then that's what leads people down these paths of sort of frustration and struggle. So anyway, let's do a little healing just for a few minutes. If you're willing, we're going to get you into a space where we can do some cleansing of your field that you will find, I think, and hope to be quite helpful. If you're willing to participate, it's up to you entirely. If you're just a watcher, it won't work probably very effectively, because we need to get you into an energetic space where you're mostly pretty neutral so that you can release this energetic debris, density in the field, whatever it is. And it's usually linked to some kind of old paradigm way of being, right? It's that old paradigm stuff that's not part of who we are and where we're going. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, your free will is required and your full participation is required. The only thing that can get in the way of it is you, or things like doubt and disbelief, skepticism and cynicism. Those things will definitely interfere. You don't have to believe, but you definitely can't be coming from a state of skepticism, cynicism, or extreme doubt and disbelief. That stuff gets in the way. Otherwise, just be willing. Just be willing. That's really all you need to do. All right, have a seat, get relaxed, comfortable so you can fully participate, turn off the phones and stuff. This will just be a few minutes. And when you're sitting, get yourself into a state of just relaxing by breathing in. Deep, long, and slow, relaxing breath so you can get yourself into a state of homeostasis. Long, slow, deep, and relaxing. And let the breath that you breathe be the breath that source, the divine source, creator, God, the one true God of light of creation, the infinite, all that is, the infinite I am, the mighty I am, whatever you, Mother, Father, God, whatever you like to call this one true divine source. Whatever that energy is that's good and right and appropriate for you at this time, breathe that in. Just trust. Just know you're getting the energy that's right for you at this time. As you begin to take long and slow, deep and relaxing breaths, and notice that with each breath, your eyes will close when you start to get really comfortable and back, you start to drop into like your basic base vibration of homeostasis, right? The alpha brainwave frequency. Your eyes close. Let them close. And start to notice how your body's relaxing. Just long, slow, deep, relaxing breaths. And start to notice that with each breath, the breath that comes after the one before it goes deeper and longer and slower. And really fill up your whole core container. Just fill up so much with this breath, this energy that the divine sees as good and right and appropriate for you at this time, fit for you at this time. And when you take in your next breath, this time take in so much that you can't even exhale. You can't even take, you fill up so much that you can't inhale anymore, is what I meant to say, without exhaling. So much, and then take in more, and then a little more, And then a little bit more without really exhaling. And let that energy just keep taking in more. Begin to move all the way through your whole core pillar until you get to the point where you just finally do have to release. And on the exhale, just relax into it and start to breathe in your own natural, comfortable way. And let's have Source, Creator God, the one true God of light and creation, identify any and all energies, frequencies, and vibrations in your field, which are in any way, shape, or form keeping you stuck, in a space of lack, limited, small, functioning from old paradigm, no longer serving you, no longer supporting you, no longer assisting you. Any and all of those energies, frequencies, vibrations, which are certainly not for your most benevolent best. And especially those which are just simply not aligned with the truth of who you are. Those which are good, right, and appropriate for you to release at this time for your most benevolent best, right? They're just no longer in accordance with who you are, who you're becoming, and who you're meant to be. If you allow for those to be released now, take a long, slow, deep, relaxing breath. Make it go. Make it go. Well, it's just a clearing sound, right? Just moving energy here. Density in the field. No longer helping, supporting, assisting, or serving. Make it go. Cool. Just moving these into the light. Be forever transformed. They're not yours anymore. They're not even yours. They never really were. They're just energy. And now let's replace it. As they are released and transmuted, they are replaced now. With your consent, breathe in that which the divine Source, Creator God sees fit for you now to replace those old energies with new expanded consciousness. Accept it, receive it, and allow it. If you so choose, now's the time. Just breathe in the way you accept it, receive it. Your mind may say yes, but your breath says yes. You breathe, receive, consent, and allow. Here it comes, really nice. This is the gift of consciousness. New light. Enlightenment. It might not happen for you in a moment. That's okay. It happens moment by moment, as it's meant to, for your most benevolent best. Just allow. 30 seconds is not the be-all, end-all, fix-all. It's just 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds along the journey that makes the change, which is ultimately transformational. Breathe, accept, and allow. Yeah, nice. Feel it, accept it, agree, allow, consent if you so choose. Just breathe, relax, allow. Fully integrate now, please. Thank you. Just allow it to move. So simple. Simple energetic shifts of few moments. The brain doesn't necessarily know what happened in the now immediate moment. The change happens energetically and integrates in divine timing. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So simple, so easy. This kind of process can remove so much pain and suffering and unnecessary interference, whether it's mental, emotional, energetic, whether it's anxiety, fear, or worry, or doubt. This stuff just removes it very quickly. And the more we do it, the less of it we have, and the more we reveal who we truly are. I want to hear from you. Please, in the comments below, let me know how this helped you, what your experience was, and definitely what you'd like to hear to receive more healing in the future so that you can also benefit from more of these. I'll be doing more in the future. If you let me know what you're working on, I'd be happy to support and assist you with it. In the meantime, head over to lorispagna.com. This kind of healing is all in the Sacred Mentorship. It's also in the Sacred Membership. The membership is study alone, study at home, healing and energy and meditation alone on your own. For a more to help you if you have budget issues, then there's the Sacred Mentorship where you can work with me directly. We can do healing directly and in group settings, and there's tons of this kind of work in both of them to support and assist you on your journey so you can be the person you came here to be, and so you can have, do, and experience whatever it is that you're choosing consciously to have, to do, to experience, to be, to achieve. I'm here to help you and support you with that. I look forward to seeing you at lorispagna.com so I can support you on your journey. In the meantime, I hope this was helpful, and I'm signing off now and sending you so much love. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.